Let's talk about how to fix a subcontract or purchase order invoice. So the scenario that I'm going to refer to is a subcontractor has invoiced you and now you need to reduce that invoice. How do you accomplish that in Sage Intacct? So I'm going to go check a couple things first and make sure I have some things on. So we're going to go into setup configuration and purchasing, and we're going to go down to the conversion area where we have some reverse conversions we have to turn on. So quick tip, do Control F on your screen and you can type part of the word and it's going to take you to some of these conversion words. So what we want to make sure that we have on is this enable conversion reversal for non-inventory items. So that needs to be on in order for us to do this correction. Also in security, you need to make sure you have the security on in order to accomplish this as well. So I'm going to show you in the role where that is located. So if we go into an admin role, for example, and we come into purchasing, and we're going to go look for enable conversion. Again, you can use that Control F to find it, but it is right here. So reverse conversions needs to be enabled. So you've got those on. We're then going to go through the workflow of how to correct a subcontract invoice, for example. So I'm going to create a subcontract here. And I'm going to pre-fill this in here. Okay, so I've got a subcontract filled out here. I've got $120,000 with 10% retainage on a subcontract. I'm going to submit this, post it, and then I'm going to convert it as if they have invoiced me. So I'm going to go to Alpha Installation, and I'm going to convert my $120,000 subcontract into a subcontract invoice. So let's say they invoiced me $50,000. I'm just going to come down here and type that in. I'm going to put a document number in here because that's required. Submit that. I'm going to look at this transaction again. So I've got $120,000 subcontract. I'm going to look at the subcontract history to see the actual invoice there. So just tying this together a bit. If you click on this invoice, you can see I have $50,000. Now I want to correct this because they made an error on the job and I want to take this down by $5,000. So in order to do that, I'm going to go to the subcontract invoice area. Actually, I'm going to stay right here. I'm going to convert this again. So I'm going to come in here to subcontract invoice. Again, it's the same transaction definition. You're going to use subcontract invoice. The difference that you're going to see is that we are going to hit this reverse conversion box here, and we are going to make sure we put a negative amount in here. The reverse conversion is what allows you to put a negative amount on this transaction definition. If you do not click that, it will not let you submit or post. Okay, so now when I go look at a commitment report, I am going to be able to see that this Alpha Installation $120,000 subcontract should be converted to $45,000. So I had the $50,000 positive invoice and the negative $5,000. So let's go run that report. So we're going to go to the ICRW area, Interactive Custom Reports, and we're going to pull up a commitment report for this project. So I'm going to use this commitment detail by cost code so we can see that detail running through that job and that vendor. So I have 22002 was the job that I was using. Hit view. Okay, I've got a couple alpha installations in here, but the one I was working with was dated 4/4. So there's my subcontract commitment for $120,000. There's my $50,000 AP bill. There's my negative $5,000. So here's my $50,000 subcontract invoice, my negative $5,000. I've committed $45,000. Okay, the retainage worked out as well. So this is how you are going to fix a subcontract or purchase order invoice when you need to reduce the prior invoiced amount.